Hello everyone. So in this video we will continue with our practical lab. We will try to understand more about the transformation in this particular lab. Okay. So what actually I will do, I will create one source that is in our S3. In S3 I will actually try to store one, first I will try to create one bucket. I will try to store some data over there, and then we will go to the AWS console, and in a glue first we will create a crawler, and then in a data catalog the table should get created, and after that we will create a ETL job, and we will try to see more transformation. Okay, like what kind of the transformation we can perform, and we will try to understand more, and finally we will dump into our target location. Okay, so this is the continuation of the previous video. Okay, so let us start with our project. So let me open my AWS. Once you will open, the particular screen will look like this. What actually we are going to do first, I will search for the S3, open S3. Here we will create a two folder. Okay, we will create a two bucket. Okay, we have to call it as bucket. Okay, let us give a unique name. It should be unique, otherwise it will give you error. Okay, so give any unique name so that you can identify. Actually I am giving a S3 practical, S3 glue practical input folder, and similarly I will give as a output folder also. So I have given the bucket. First we have to give the bucket name, and after that you have to select the region, and finally if you want to do encryption and all bucket versioning you can do, but I will go with the by default as of now, and I'll just click on the create bucket. After that the bucket will get created. You can see the bucket is now created. This is the bucket which we have created. I will go to this bucket and I will try to upload a file. Okay, uh, click on this, click on the add files. Let us try to upload a file here. I'll upload this file. Okay, so this is the file which I have uploaded. Okay, now what actually we will do, I will just click on the upload button. Now you can see the file is uploaded successfully. What actually I will do, I will create one more bucket. Okay, so in that bucket the output file and all we will save it. Click on the create bucket. The bucket name I will give as the output bucket. Okay, and I will just click on the create. Okay, through a pipeline, whatever the load will happen, that will get stored into this particular location. Okay, so if I will go to the bucket, as of now we have a two bucket. One is the input, one is the output. In input we have a file that is in a CSV file, that is the employee file we have. Okay, and in output file there is no file available. If I will show you, there is no file available. Okay, now after this what actually we will do, I will open a glue. Search for the AWS glue. Open a new tab. Open in a new tab. Once you will open in a new tab, the AWS glue console will open. This will look like this. In the left side you can see we have a data catalog, database table, connection, crawler and all, and AWS glue studio also is there. Okay, the jobs and all also you can create. Even trigger option is also there. What actually we are going to do, first I will click on the crawler. Click on the crawler. First we will create a crawler. What crawler will do, crawler will crawl your data, whatever is data is available into a S3 location. Okay, so click on the crawler, click on the add crawler, give the crawler name S3 input crawler something. This is the name I have given. You can give any name. Okay, click on the next. Data store, yeah, or existing catalog table, you can select any one of them. Because I don't have any existing catalog tables, I will select the data store, and I want to crawl all the folders, I will select that. Click on the next. The data store is S3. Okay, if you have another other data source you can select from here. Okay, and after that the you have to specify the path. Okay, so this is the S3, and in input folder only I have a file, so I will select that. Okay, and I will just click on the next. If you want to add another data store, so you can select that, but we are not going to do in this practical, so I'll just click on the next. What is the IAM role? So I am going to create a IAM role here. Okay, if I will just give the name, okay, so it will create one IAM role for me. So I will give glue practical one. This is the IAM role. It will get created. Okay, if I will just select the next. Okay, we have to remember because we will add more policy here. Like if you want to S3 access and all, you have to specify. Otherwise, it will give error. Okay, so we will go to the IAM. We will add more policy over there. Okay, as of now, we have to just remember glue practical and we are creating. Click on the next and click on the next and add a database. If you want to add any kind of the database, you can add. I will give a database name as a glue. Okay, so that I will remember that. And if you want to add any prefix on a table, you can add that. Click on the next. After that, if you will click on the finish, your crawler will get ready. Okay, you can see this is the crawler. This is now ready. If I will just click here and if I will do a run crawler, the crawler will start running and it will create a table here. Okay, as of now you can see table updated 0, table added 0. It should be a table added as a 1. Okay, once it will run successfully. Okay, it is running now, so we have to wait it to be completed. Okay, after creating a table, what actually will do? What crawler will do? Crawler will crawl your data, whatever is there in a S3 location, and it will add a meta store in a data catalog. So in a data catalog, you will be having a metadata information. Okay, and automated schema also it will fetch. Okay, so that is also one of the property. Okay, so you will get to see automated schema also in that particular table. Even if you want to edit, you can edit that schema also. But now let us wait it to be completed so that we can explore more. You can see the status is now changing, so we have to wait it to be completed. You can see now it is saying like table added. Now let me go to the table. You will get to say one table. Okay, this is the table. This is the S3 name we have given. This is the particular table is now got created. If I will click on this, you can see from here you can do edit schema, and this is the schema which is fetched like a username, salary, location, date and attendance. This is the schema, and you can see the data type also it fetched properly. Like for user it should be integer, name, string and all. It fetch automatically. If you want to change, you can change it from the edit schema. Okay, our crawler is ready, our table is ready. Now what actually I will do, I'll create a job. Okay, ETL job means glue job. So I will click on the AWS glue studio. Just click on that and click on the job. That is also fine because it is going to create a, it is going to open a AWS glue studio only. Okay, in AWS glue studio jobs, you can see we have a multiple option like the visual with a source and target, visual with a blank canvas. Even if you have a spark script, you can do that. Python shell script also you can upload. Jupyter notebook also you can upload, but as of now we are going with a visual with a source and target. Okay, just click on the create. After that, see this is a particular screen. Now here actually we can with the visual we can write a ETL. Okay, so what is data source, what is your source, you have to select that. In a source, what is our data catalog table. Okay, so I'll select my data catalog database is glue, and what is the table, this is the table. So now my source is ready. So this is how simple it is. Okay, even we have option of the data preview, that also you can do. Okay, now after that we have option for the apply mapping. If you want to apply any kind of the transformation, so let us try to explore that. Okay, so if you can see here we have option of the multiple like the transformation. Okay, we have a select field, we have a drop field, we have a drop null field, so drop duplicate rename field, join and all multiple things are there. Okay, so let me select the rename field. Okay, if I will select the if so if I will do a select rename field transformation, first I have to select the current field name. My current field name is user. Okay, what is the new name I want to give? I want to give as a user ID. Okay, so that is how actually you can add that. Okay, so this is how actually the simple. Okay, now this is the transformation you have added. Okay, now you can see output schema user is got changed into the user ID. Okay, now let us try to see more transformation. If I will add more, if I will select on the select field, what are the field you want to select, you can select that. Okay, after doing a renaming, you can see user got converted into user ID and we can select multiple field here. So I am not selecting the attendance because I don't want this particular field, so I will just select this all the field. Okay, so with the help of the select transformation you can do that. Okay, now if you will see the output, you will get till here attendance column you will not be able to see. Okay, in output schema directly you can see. Okay, now let us try to explore more. If you will select the drop field, if you want to drop any kind of the field, okay, suppose I don't want this date. Okay, so I will just select the date. Now in an output schema if you will go, date column will not be there. Okay, so like this actually if you want to add multiple ETL script or multiple things, you can write that. If I will select the filter, okay, in a filter you can give a filter condition. Okay, like a and or this kind of the condition you can give. Okay, we will explore that in other video, like how actually we can do and all. As of now, what actually I will do, I'll just click on the remove. Okay, now let us try to see more what are the things we can do. Suppose aggregate. Okay, if you select the aggregate, okay, suppose okay, in a drop field we have tail here. Okay, now what actually I will do, I'll click on the aggregate. Click on the aggregate. Here you have to select, okay, based on what actually you want to aggregate. You want to group based on what? Okay, it's a group by condition. We want to group based on the user ID, name, and the location. We want to group based on this. And which field you want to aggregate? I want to aggregate based on the salary. And what is the condition you want to give? I want to give as a sum of salary. Okay. So and if you will see in output schema, uh, okay, everything is fine. Okay, now based on the user ID, name and location, it will group and it will do a sum of the salary. Okay, anyway the you will get the same record because we are grouping all. Okay, if you will do only just a location and if you will do a sum, that also you can perform, but based on the your requirement you can do, but that is how actually you can write. Okay, now after this, so we have seen the multiple transform. Even we have a multiple transformation like the drop duplicates, fair duplicates, that actually you can drop. Even if you can perform a joining, union, filtering, and all. Anyway, this all we will explore in the next video. Okay, now what actually we will do? We will select our the target location. So select this. Okay, this is our target. Okay, in a target, on which format you want to save. Okay, so here we have multiple option. If you want to save in a CSV, if you want to save in a JSON, so these all the things actually you can select. Okay, and let us select CSV only. Okay, so that we can in the next video we will see how actually we can save into the ORC, Aero and Parquet also. I'll just select the CSV. Where is your target location? You have to select that. Go to the, I'll select my, this is my output location, so I'll select that. Okay, if you want to add a partition key you can add that. Okay, but I don't want to add it. Okay, now okay, the visual is here. Now if you click on the script, okay, so you can see we have one of the error generating the script. There is some error. Okay, so let us try to debug. Okay, you can see in aggregate we have some kind of the issue. Okay, let me click on this and let me remove this. Okay, now if you can see, the automated ETL script got generated. Okay, whatever the transformation, whatever the things you are applying, right, the aggregation and all, for everything you can see. For the rename field, this script got generated. For the select field, this script got generated. Drop field also, aggregate also, the script is getting generated automatically based on the our visual. Okay, if you don't know the programming, also with the help of the visual, you can create a ETL script. So that is how simple it is. Okay, now click on the job details. Here we will give our job name. I will give job name as a glue job 1. Okay, what is the IAM role? This is the IAM role which we want to select. Okay, so this is the IAM role I will select, which we have created. Okay, now request number of workers, I will just select 2 because I don't need that much. Okay, and job timeout, I will select just 5 minutes. Okay, and the properties. Okay, in advanced property you can select where actually you want to save. Okay, so by default it is selected. Okay, so this is the particular location where actually it is going to be saved. Okay, this all the things are fine. Okay, now our job details is ready. Only one thing which we had to see and we had to check. Just a minute. We have given a name, we have given IAM role also. Worker type we have selected, number of workers we have selected, enable we have selected, number of retry we have selected, script path where actually you want to save. Just go there. I want to save into the output only, the script also. I select that. Okay. So this is the location. Okay, I will select this. Okay, before that, what actually we will do, we have selected this we have selected one of the IAM role, right? Now this IAM role, so let us try to open that because we will add more property over there. I will select for the IAM, open in a, I will try to open in a new tab if possible. Okay, it got open here itself. Okay, once you will come here, go to the policy, and this is the particular IAM role we have created as. Click on this. Once you will click on this, okay, go to the roles. In a role, I think we will, you can see AWS. This is the one we have created. Okay, here actually we are going to add more policy. Okay, click on the add permission, attach policy. Okay, because we are so what actually I am doing, I am going to give a S3 access also. I am giving Amazon as a full access just for doing a practical as of now, but based on your requirement, what are the things, only the policy you want to provide in a production, you have to provide only that. Okay, so I have given the Amazon S3 policy also. Now this is fine. Now what actually I will do, let me create a Glue Studio. Let me try to see whether it got saved or not, otherwise we have to create once again. Let me go to the back, let me click on the back. Go back. Let me go back. Let me see whether it got saved or not. It didn't got saved, but I think, okay, it didn't got saved. Actually, let us do one more time. Okay, I will select the S3 bucket. Then let me select our database name. Table I will select. So make sure you will save it. Okay, once you will generate your script and all. Okay, let us select the transformation. I will just see the select field. What are the transformation we can perform? You can see here. Rename field I will select. I am going to convert user as a user ID. Okay, after that I will select more transformation. Select here, actually you can select a multiple field where which field you want to include. I don't want to include the attendance, I will not select that. And after that, suppose we have seen the drop field also. Which field you want to drop? I want to drop this date field. This we have already seen. Now let us see the aggregation. Select the aggregation. Select we want to group based on the user ID, name and the location, right? So that I will select and aggregate. We want to aggregate based on the salary. I want to aggregate based on the salary, so I will just select the sum of the salary. Okay. Now let us try to select our target location where you want to save. Go to the S3, the output file location I will select. Click on the choose. Now this is now click on the script. Now script should get ready. This is the script is now ready. Go to the job details. I will just select the glue job. IM role. Just select that, and the workers I will select two worker is fine. Number of retry is fine. Timeout I will select just 5 and click on the save. Okay, otherwise it will not be saved. Click on the save. Now you can see successfully updated job. Now let us try to see one more time the IAM thing whether it got saved or not, because we have attached one policy, right? The S3 policy, otherwise it will give error. Go to the role, go to the service role practical. Now you can see Amazon S3 access is also there. Okay, now we are fine. Okay, now you can see we have option of the runs also. Okay, after saving it. Now from here actually you can run, and even if you want to schedule, you can schedule that. Click on the run and click on the run job. Now it will start running. Okay, once it will succeed, you will be able to see the data got transferred into your output location. Okay, now the run status is running. Okay, so we have to wait it to be completed. Now we can see the our status is now succeed. Now let us go to the S3 location. Let us try to see whether it got saved into output location or not. Click on the refresh. You can see this is the particular file which is now here. Okay, click here. Click on the download.